Hello friends, I just wanted to share with you a card I made with my stamp club this month, and they wanted me to post a video about how to put this together so that they would remember the sandwich pieces. So we made this card, but I ran out of brads. I don't have enough to put all the cards together that I prepped. So I came up with this one, which just uses one of the heart buttons on top, and I'll show you how we made it. So first of all, I used a card base, which is just half of a sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11, cut in half, and then scored at 4 1/4. So that's the first piece. So that's my card base. And then I have a piece to layer on top that's 5 1/4 by 4. And then the piece that goes on top of that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Notice how tight that border is? It's very pretty. I also have a piece of designer paper that will peek up through that window there. And that one measures 3 3/4 by 3 inches. So there you have it. Oh, and I don't want to forget, I have a piece of wax paper we're going to use to cut the butterfly. So to get started, I chose a sentiment and just stamped it in the bottom right hand corner of my card. Pretty. And then we're gonna do the big shot cutout. So for that, we need a big shot. There we go. And I used plain old dryer sheets. I get the unscented ones because the ones with all the perfume make me cough. So I'm gonna start with the magnetic platform. And this helps my die stick to the platform. And then I just add in the dryer sheet. And then my piece of paper. Now the dryer sheet's going to collect all of the little pieces from the die. Because they just kind of, they fall right out. If you notice, I don't know if you can see, but I do have a few layers of wax paper in there, but that's okay. I'm going to show you why. And here's another piece of wax paper. This is kind of like the WD-40 to let the dye out, and the dryer sheet just collects it all. I'm just going to turn it around and make it easy for myself. And you just roll it through. This one makes a funny noise. It's fine. It doesn't hurt your machine. Okay, so I'm going to take the big shot and push it out of my way. And I really want to show you the pieces that come off of this thing because it's crazy. You peel back this, and I like to kind of release the pieces. If you want, you can, once you've got 3 or 4 layers of wax paper in there, you can release the wax paper layer, and it makes this cool little fossil. My daughter Alexis talks about how she loves making fossils, but that's what the fossil looks like. This is all going to be, we're going to save this piece for the card. And then watch how easy this comes off. So these are all the pieces. In the past, we've had dies that haven't been so easy to come out, and this layering technique has helped me quite a bit when getting the paper to release from the die. So I'm even spending more time than I usually do, probably because it's right close to me. But I usually do it right over my recycle bin. But that's the mess that you have left over, but that'll go right in the recycle bin when I'm done. So now I have this cool butterfly and my pre-stamped card that I just stamped. And now I'm going to start adding some adhesive. So I need this piece first. I'm going to put a little bit of snail adhesive at the top and bottom and just stick this piece right on top of my butterfly. Whoops. Alright, now that doesn't happen in class. So I'm just going to add that onto my paper. And then I like to add a little glue right just in the middle. And I like to let these butterfly wings kind of really fly. So here they are, and they're flapping. I don't know if you can see it that good, but you can see them flying now. Very pretty. And then I'm going to pull in an old piercing mat. I know that that's what this is for. But you can either poke a hole and put a brad through. I think that's what I'm going to do because it's fast. Whoops, it wasn't dry. So you should let yours dry. I can't do craftsy and be patient too. Here we go, we'll put the brad through. So this is important. You definitely want to stick the brad through before you stick your card onto the base, because you don't want to have to see the tines on the inside of the card. And I use liquid glue for almost everything. I push against my cardstock and then squeeze, and I just use little dots. If you use too much, it squeezes out the sides, gets on your fingers, leaves marks on your project. This is perfect, and you don't really need a lot of product, but it goes forever and ever, and my projects never come apart. I even put boxes together with it. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is getting so pretty. And then here is just one pearl for the top of this vintage brad. Isn't it beautiful? And that's it. I hope you liked my tutorial today and that you'll try using a dryer sheet and a piece of wax paper in your magnetic platform sandwich to make your dies behave. Have a great day. Thanks.